Yo, it's your boy DVJ.
It's your boy Tim.
It's your boy AD.
It's your boy Brent.
And together we are
Views from the Silk.
Man, what you got for us today, AD?
Oh man, I was just talking about how Cam got disrespected.
Did Cam get disrespected?
Yeah, Cam got disrespected.
yeah,
man.
By the little kid.
The little kid not get disrespected?
Nah, the
little kid was the one talking crazy.
Calling Cam out on this video, bro. Talking about how he trash and whatnot.
Man, so for the viewers that didn't happen to see the video, Cam Newton put on a 7-on-7 camp. Cam Newton, I'm pretty sure y'all know who he is. Took time out of his busy schedule of trying to find a team to play for. You know what I'm saying? He already got a lot going on. He a free agent and everything. Take time out to sponsor a camp, pay for the teams to come there and play and go through the training and all that good stuff like that, getting valuable information from somebody who once was an NFL MVP. And this camper decided to talk crazy to Cam Newton. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's totally out of line. I feel like if he paid your way to come to the camp and you still talking crazy, I just think you could have held down. I understand the competitive nature. And to his defense, he did come out and issue an apology letter and stuff like that, but it kind of speaks to your character for you want to do that in the first place.
Let me see if I got a little clip to show a little bit of it.
Man, I feel like it was wild. You got a commercial. But nah, I just feel like it was crazy though. Somebody take time out of their schedule to come in and help you out, try to develop your talent.
Man,
and then
you know how to use hoes, B. Little boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's cursing and all this stuff like that. And you can tell Cam, being like probably the biggest, got the person who has the most losers to Cam is trying his best because he's still smiling and trying to, all right, little boy. But
about to slap the shit out of him.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Since it's sports, I like it. I don't feel like it's disrespect because it's sports. They just trash talking.
Mm-hmm. Trash talking to Cam for what?
They was going against each other.
Like, it don't matter if you're in a different age group.
Yeah,
you playing ball,
man. He not playing against Cam. They ain't on the same caliber or skill level.
I'm saying, like,
it's a little.
I like his gusto. That's all I'm saying.
That boy, if Cam would have reached out and slapped the shit out of him, people would have said he was wrong. But
he wouldn't be wrong.
That boy was out of pocket, man.
Folk, imagine this: if you was, say, for instance, you was in college, right? And you was finna get drafted next season. That's your competition next year, bro. You
gotta be ready.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
So, but we all played football before. We ain't never got so competitive that we started snapping on the other team coach.
No,
when has that ever happened? That's what happened in this case.
I stared down the coach before.
You didn't say you asked.
I was on the field playing. I ain't got time to be talking.
Exactly. He should have been on the field playing, but they team lost, so they went on the field.
It be like that, bro.
That's what Cam was saying. He was like, "What was your record? You lost today, so why are you even talking?"
That shit was disrespectful.
Sportsmanship, it go along, but sometimes it go short.
Okay, if you take the sports side of it, yes, it's disrespect because he an adult.
I ain't see no point in it.
It's trash talk.
It's just trash.
Why you not talking to the players?
He probably did eventually. I don't know.
The only way I give him the little dude some bail, we know Cam is a chirper.
Yeah.
So if Cam team beat his team, Cam probably was talking crazy, like, yeah, our boys out here doing yada yada. And if he is a competitor, he probably like,
so you think the boys that playing defense, Cam probably said some shit the boy didn't like, and then he like, you ass.
Yeah.
You ass, you a free agent. Like, you ass. Fuck you talking about?
He just made it a little bit more personal. That's all it was.
Yeah.
He knew Cam business. Cam knew his business.
But so he about to be poor.
Yeah.
That's why he was asking for his dad. He wanted to argue with his dad real quick.
And then too, I feel like
he didn't feel like the little kid was worse.
I don't know. I feel like at the same time, like people be disrespecting Cam, bro. Like, yeah, he had an off season, past couple times he hurt, but that man,
with the dog on your team.
He's an NFL MVP. He led his team to the Super Bowl. Did he win Rookie of the Year or something like that?
I can't remember.
He won Offensive Player of the Year as rookie or something like that. But he got an amazing resume. Mm-hmm. So people be treating Cam like he's just like been a trash player out here. He got a lot of accolades. And then too, statistically, the number of high school players to even make it to the NFL is slim. So I feel like in that point, he should be just trying to focus on soaking up all the game. And I get in it. Kids are entitled to mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I understand, he probably going to learn from this moment or whatever. But at the same time, like, you gotta just chill, bro.
Cam got to work on his trash talk a little bit. He ain't have to bring up the fact that he rich. Nobody cares.
No,
We playing
the
football.
dude said he was poor.
The
He
dude
said
said
he
he
about
was
to be
poor
poor.
first.
He said,
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, he said you about to be. He said
you're a
he
free
said you're
agent.
poor.
You
You're a
about to
free
be
agent.
poor.
Oh, I ain't hear the poor part.
Yeah, he wasn't flexing on the little dude.
And then too, and then no lie, I really.
Now, if he would have said you're a fucking bum, bro, you didn't work.
And then too, like I really feel like the whole when we were saying I'm rich. That was him like trying to take a jab at Buddy.
Yeah.
I don't think it was like going, oh, you saying I'm poor. He was like, I'm rich. But then he was like, okay, camera's watching me. I'm a role model. Where's your dad? I'm not going to argue with you. Where's your dad? He kind of reeled it in and was like, okay, maybe I'm about to take it there. Let me pull it back a little
Yeah,
bit.
because he has done that before where he did a video. The dude been talking
keep
shit.
getting disrespected
and, like, he
at his
snapped
camps.
on his ass.
They should have said. They should have lined up 1-on-1 after that.
Nah, he put him on camera and then he had nothing to say that much.
Yeah, because afterwards he
Hey,
he
make
gave
sure
the
y'all
camera
kids
time.
can read.
What you mean, bro?
A lot of the kids can read.
I know that, but why you say
I
that?
saw because
You
I
just
thought
wanna put
about
that
it.
shame
The
in
boy
school.
was kind of like, bullshitting. a
Oh,
little bit.
timid.
He
Yeah.
was timid, but he could have just been, scared because he was on the camera, like
Yeah.
for real now. But then that made me think about that. And ladies, I saw this meme that said, if you really want to know what kind of nigga you got, ask him to read out loud. So I just thought about it because it's some grown folk can't read.
Man, what
either.
that mean then?
What?
If you can't read out loud,
If you can't read, you need to shut up.
I can't read out loud.
You need to shut up.
Yeah, it's
Nah,
not.
for real, I can't read out loud.
Some people just
I
have
stumble
stage
over my
fright
words.
when they-
Like my brain be going. Like I can skim and read fast as free, but when I read out loud, it's like my brain going across the word too fast.
You might got
It's going faster than my
Astigmatism.
mind.
Dyslexia.
I mean, it's going faster than my
might
lip.
be fucked up. Like it could be like that. It ain't-
I don't know. It be like that. Fam.
But he said you still need to shut the
You
fuck
should
up.
just-
I know how to read though. I know how to read.
You know how like they do Floyd?
I didn't like-
Every time
I didn't like the
Floyd, he
popcorn
like I
reading.
can fight. I can fight.
Yeah.
I can run. I can jog. I can buy houses. But can't read though. Cause it's like you can't read. You nobody. Really
I didn't like
give a
that
fuck.
popcorn reading in school though.
Cause you didn't pay attention. That's why.
You weren't never
Yeah.
on the right page.
I can find it fast, but I ain't like trying to find it.
Yeah.
You just didn't like reading.
And you know who was
So
the
y'all
perfect,
kept up with
the
it?
perfect person?
Yeah.
No. It wasn't, I didn't keep up. It don't matter because I can read. Like as soon as I,
Yeah.
okay, here we go. But the funniest person to play it with is
Is
the
the
guy who
person
can't
can't
read. We gonna be in here all day.
Like, can you just imagine like the fright that comes to you the whole time? You like, man, I hope they don't call on me. I hope they don't call on me.
Yeah, it be like that.
Cause
You was like that for real?
Heck yeah, I ain't like reading out loud.
They were bullying this.
Yeah, they were bullying
Yeah.
you. Like, I didn't feel no pressure in that moment. Like, you popcorn me, okay, that's cool. But like, if
And
you get
then we know you can't read too, so it's just a little joke we done just made as a class decision.
it's
I popcorn Britt, and then right after you get done, you popcorn somebody, and then somebody call you again.
he get popcorn 5
we
times
in
in
the
one
back
story.
cutting
Nah, folks ain't- they don't let you do it. They don't let you do it back to back.
If you got a teacher that think
Hey.
it's funny too,
Yeah, true.
Every time, boy, I ain't gonna even, I'm pretending like I'm looking around. Brent, get your ass in here, nigga. But nah, man, I know we ain't coming for that shit. What else we got, AD?
man. What about Kobe?
Oh, you talking about Meek?
Meek Mill.
Yeah, Meek Mill and the Kobe bar. He put,
Man, Meek.
How should the bar go? 'Cause
I just think
don't
the
even
bar was
digest
trash.
the bar
I
was.
think-
I forgot the first part, but the last line.
I
I
think,
go
man,
out with my chopper like I'm Kobe or something like
That's
that.
a trash line. He could have made that way
I
better.
go out with my
Don't
chopper.
quote me. I think that's what it's. It was something along
It's
those
something
was
like
lines.
something
that.
like
It's something
that.
like that.
I mean, the bar was trash, but it was trash enough where he should have just kept that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
Or change it up.
for one, I feel like out of everybody in his entourage, did nobody say, "Hey, Meek, man, I think you
He,
might
he ain't
catch."
showing that one.
Even if
He thought that was gonna be the one in the top.
even if he personally felt like that bar was cool and he didn't feel like it was above the line, his manager, somebody should have been like, "Hey, Meek, I know you don't have a problem with it, but you
Not
got a
Kobe,
big platform. It's just certain stuff you don't talk about, bro."
maybe
Not
maybe he
and-
wanted the publicity.
That's true. And also, I feel like in hip hop, you can rap about stuff like that. I just think it's still too soon. Too many people love Kobe Bryant for you to
Yeah,
say
definitely.
something like that.
And
And if
if-
he made a bar about Hitler, about offing Hitler or something, people wouldn't care because people don't like Hitler no way.
How long do he got then?
I
How
feel
long till
you
he
gotta
got-
wait till he got a couple
Nah,
years,
man,
bro.
Hell no.
I said
That
a
was way
couple
too
of
soon.
years.
That was way
I'm
too
saying,
soon.
what's your number?
He shouldn't even just mention it. He should, and if you do mention it, not in that light. I'm going out with the chopper like Kobe.
He could even say,
"Oh my god, nigga."
He could have said something like, if I die, I'm going out like a legend, like Kobe, or something like that. It's just
This
you
nigga
actually
meant
mentioned
that way.
folk, but
said
no.
what?
But what if it was meant that way?
I actually understand the bar. He's going out with his chopper like he Kobe.
Like,
I get that.
But
But I'm
Kobe
saying,
died
if
in
he
a
said-
fucking helicopter
but
with
Kobe
his
still went
daughter.
out
Like,
like
what
a-
the fuck?
Who was the
Kobe
nigga
still
that was
went
on the
out like
movie
a
that went
legend,
out
though.
with the
What if
chopper?
it was meant a different way than how people take it?
Who was the nigga on the movie that went out with the chopper?
it's 1,000 movies like that, bro.
The
He can reference them,
I can't think of the doggone movie.
and that's probably why he thought of Kobe, huh?
Maybe,
that shit was
no, I'm
bullshit.
saying maybe it's like a double entendre.
But
on
one
top of
thing
each
that I
other.
do agree with Meek is he don't owe the fans an apology because he said
No.
because Vanessa Bryant came out and was like, "Yo, I think that was disrespectful, yada yada yada, so and so," and he said that he apologized to her behind closed doors and stuff like that. And the fans was like still on his head. He was like, "I don't owe y'all an apology. I owe the wife of Kobe Bryant an apology, if anybody." I feel like people a lot of times,
I didn't even know he did that.
yeah, we love that person for what they did, but we don't own that person. You know what I'm saying? So they don't owe you an apology. Would it be nice just to get the heat off his back? Just give an apology out. Who cares? But if he don't feel the need to, then he don't have to. Because you're not
Why you
directly
apologize to her then?
because she's directly
Yeah.
connected to him. She has his children. She was his
Her
wife.
daughter and her fucking husband died to that chopper.
Yeah.
This nigga foul, bruh. Somebody needs to slap the shit out of
If
me.
you gonna
man,
say
for
the
that shit.
line, why you apologizing?
Because he said he didn't mean for the line to be taken that way. I don't believe it was any malice behind the line. And so if you don't have any malice behind the line, it should be a problem to give an apology. Like, "Oh, I'm sorry you took it that way." That's
I think
not
the
how I
opposite.
meant it.
Because if I don't think nothing, my malice ain't behind it, I'm not gonna apologize.
Folks,
It comes
if
out-
it
it
comes
comes
out
out
that
that
way,
way.
you definitely should give an
Even
apology.
though he's referencing like a gun, but it's just
it's
wasn't
too
okay,
touchy.
bruh.
It's too
That's
soon.
like you.
It's just not.
That's just
okay.
like all the evidence stack up against you, and you in this murder case or whatever. I'm not about to come out and say I'm guilty just because the evidence say I'm guilty.
Folks, that's
Folks,
just like
not the same thing.
we listen to a bunch of rap. They rap about JFK getting assassinated all the time in rap and all these different references. It's not touchy now because it's so many years later. But I guarantee you, if a rapper would have came out and made a bar a year after JFK got assassinated, it would have been a problem.
Yeah, like I don't care
It's
about
too
the
soon,
JFK
bro.
reference because I wasn't even a part of nothing that had to do with this. So I really don't care that you made that reference. It's like Kobe was a fucking idol, fucking icon,
For a
fucking
lot of
legend
people.
for a lot of people. Me myself included. I'm like, damn, nigga, that's the bar you came out with, Meek. You bitch made ass. You know what I'm saying? That way.
I believe the first person to say it, no matter how long it take, it's gonna be too soon.
You always have two sides of the
Nah.
coin because you got.
Cause he did wait a year.
I mean,
man.
you got YGs like F Donald Trump music out.
But it's a lot
I
of
feel
people
that don't like Donald
feel
Trump.
that way. So
It's a lot
unless-
of people that don't like
Kobe.
Donald Trump.
Nah, bro.
Donald Trump was voted as president. There's a lot of people that do like him,
Folks,
especially in Mississippi. We right here with him.
but
I mean,
but we have
I'm
examples
thinking
of that,
Meek
bro.
for the culture and shit. Then he do some shit like that, make me second guess him, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you said they should have kept him in
How do
jail.
you think that's against the culture?
Man, that shit not cool, bro.
I ain't feel like he went against the culture with it.
That shit not cool.
I don't feel like he didn't mean any malice by it.
Right.
But it was definitely a bar. First, it is a trash bar on top of everything. Of
But
all
I
the
think
I
disrespect.
can't get past that,
I
son.
only think it's a trash bar, maybe
Because of the subject matter?
Of the subject matter, because it's like it's automatically a trash bar. Like I didn't like what you said. It's automatically a trash bar.
Right.
No, fam,
But
I think that's
in
a
his
trash
gun
bar.
reference, he going out with a chopper like Kobe. I get it.
It's so many other ways you could have flipped it
I
and
get
made
it.
it fit.
That's trash.
That would have
He
been
dying with
uplifting
his
Kobe.
chopper.
That's trash.
The fact that he folks out of pocket, bro.
rappers think
He's
they can-
dying with his chopper, bro.
Rappers think they can put like in front of anything and make it a bar. Like don't make nothing no bar.
You tell
That's
me-
trash.
You tell Meek he can't rap then.
That
In
was
his-
trash.
In his fucking career then, Brent. In his fucking career. Call his ass out. Tell him you want to battle,
It's
bro.
all about
That
people
nigga
like,
career-
who people like.
he got a long career
love
already. It
Kobe.
don't matter.
Everybody don't love Donald Trump, so
That's just like, I mean, just we went back to the JFK thing, but it's just like it with Hitler. The vast majority of people don't like Hitler, but Hitler had some fans in Germany.
that's right.
So, but if the vast majority,
Hitler was that nigga in Germany.
exactly, but if the vast majority feels like that's a piece of shit, then it's easy to talk about the piece of shit.
That's right.
Kobe didn't have that about him. Everybody looked up to Kobe. Kobe was the icon. People in other countries was like, Kobe is the man. When you shoot a paper ball into the basket, you say Kobe. So he was an icon. So just certain names you just leave out there. Like, I don't want problems with that name. Like,
he could have, if he wasn't talking about go out, he could have said something about his 60-point game or something for like Kobe or something. Like, man, like, there was plenty of ways to say Kobe
but
name.
He didn't.
That was trash. That's all I'm saying.
But he didn't though.
It was trash.
He had the reference.
He said it. I'm going off what he said. I don't care what he could have did. He said this trash.
That shit was trash.
yeah.
Damn,
I agree the bar was trash. He could have flipped that so many other dope ways, uplifting the life and memory of Kobe. But you say, nah.
But he want.
And then, like, he didn't even say going out with somebody who did go out in that same situation. He didn't say, oh, I'm going to go out like Frank Lucas, or I'm going to go out like Nino Brown. I'm going to go out.
Montana,
Yeah.
man. Like,
You said I'm going to
so
go.
many
the one I was
dudes he
thinking
could have gone out
about.
like.
What's the name of the movie?
You gonna go
Scarface.
out like
That's what I was talking about.
Kobe, who died holding his daughter in a fucking helicopter that fucking crashed to the point where his remains were at. You're an asshole, dude.
Yeah.
That's out of fucking pocket.
But
bro.
see, for the fact that nobody in
I'm
his
glad he
team,
did apologize though, like that.
He apologized, but he
I
was
mean, to me, he
completely out of
apologized to the
pocket.
right person. Because
Yeah.
if he would have
Yeah.
just said, he ain't owe me no apology.
Yeah, but he was completely out of pocket. But like AD said, that shouldn't have never even crossed.
I mean,
That
you
should
never
never
know.
even
You in a
cross his
moment
mind.
when he, you know.
But-
it's-
But I'm saying he did apologize. But if we were just playing that type of game, though, if a nigga said something about me or mama, if she died yesterday and said I'm going out like, oh, meet mom, like that shit not cool. That shit wouldn't have been no fucking case. I think he would have understood where people were coming from if that was the case. Like,
all right, now here's another thing too. That song, from my knowledge, hasn't been released. It was like
It was a leak.
It was a clip that they just put out.
I didn't know that.
So does Meek Mill backtrack and just don't release that song on
he
the
might just
album?
change
He
it.
might change the
It's
bar
just
to
one
what I was
little
talking about.
line,
The
like-
60-point
But it's too noticeable now. You might as well just take the whole song off.
Nah, just change the line.
Take it out or change it.
I say take the song out.
He don't got to take the whole song out because it's just one line.
I feel like rappers have so many songs in the tuck that's good that just.
I mean, damn, why I got to take the whole song off?
I'm just saying from
Because he got other stuff he can put out.
that song got so much put a bad taste in so many people's mouth. Why even put that song out?
He got an album coming in.
He do got an album coming.
He did that for the
Erase
publicity.
that verse,
For the
put a
publicity.
new verse, write a new verse in. So.
That's why he didn't drop the whole song.
Man, these
People gonna always look for it too. That's
These
the thing.
guys
with it
nowadays,
being
man.
so hot on the
I
plate,
quit-
they gonna
I-
look for it though.
I question people's motives too much, man.
I'm gonna see how he changed.
What you mean,
it, why
Cole?
he still got it in
Cause,
there.
cause everybody like just want to be in the spotlight so bad. It don't matter if it's about their OnlyFans. It
They
don't
feel
matter
like that's where the
if
money
it's about
is.
their bars.
Both think
But
spotlight
people,
equal money.
everybody who's in the public eye like that isn't fucking rich.
Yeah,
I know, but that's what a lot of people think.
they selling the lifestyle.
And then that's when I started thinking, I'm like, people can't really be this stupid. But then every time people show me different, I'm like, I know y'all don't think that everybody who's on these reality TV shows, everybody who's on TV isn't rich.
I feel bad for the people who don't do things that they really want to do because social media has deemed it not cool or not okay or not the popular thing to do. So you actually missing out on doing something that you actually want to do
AD.
because NBA YoungBoy don't dress like this or whoever don't do that. So I'm not finna do that.
AD, what age? Okay, this is what again, I get conflicted with living with you humans, bro. I feel like an alien most time, bro. All I do is analyze people, Joe. I promise you. You give me enough time and I pay attention to you enough, I can figure you out. I don't understand. Like, damn, I lost fucking train of thought.
Hey,
You said
I'm irritated with this
I'm
human
irritated.
right now.
No,
Because he fucking
I'm
alien.
an alien.
Okay, you an alien.
Hold on.
If aliens had better memory than I.
Hey, it be like this sometimes.
What you about to say, man?
Folk,
You lost
what
it
was
again.
I about to say?
You were lost in the game.
I lost that motherfucker.
You were talking about aliens and
Golly,
people were
that-
simple and everything
People
else.
are simple, bro.
I don't know.
I
It's
can't
all-
believe you lost it.
What y'all think about Prime? Prime time.
Come out.
Getting stuff stolen.
Oh, I got it. I'm right back.
Go back.
Speaking of Prime.
Lost it again. Oh my-
People
People what, man?
people are motivated by stupid shit, AD. They lie to obtain success, and I don't like that.
Okay.
I don't like people who give out fake personas. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? If you down for the culture, just say that. But if you ain't, just say that too.
Okay. The topic I saw.
What you finna say about Prime?
No, I'm gonna introduce the whole topic. So it was a sports reporter or whatnot. I can't pronounce his last name. It's one of the weird last names. But the sports reporter said that Prime is just using JSU as a stepping stone for something bigger.
I can believe
like he
it.
really doesn't care about like the HBCU. He doesn't care about the whole Jackson State. He's just using it to create buzz around his name, prove that he could do a good job, and use it as a stepping stone to go to a bigger university.
I can believe it.
I don't see a problem with it. I
mean-
ain't gonna say, you know, you got to get your foot in the door sometimes.
Yeah.
And if you do a good job getting your foot in the door, then they can tell you where you can go. But if you do a bad job, then he realize either I need to get better on this level or I might need to just step it down. Like it tells you a lot about yourself. So I ain't gonna say nothing wrong with it because you never know what it can bring following him.
Now let me say this. I don't have an issue with the stepping stone. Cause everybody got a stepping stone.
Yeah.
I got my first job to get my foot in the door so I can leave. Like I had no plans on being here. But I don't like when people sell false advertising is what I call it. I don't want him to be so Jackson State and so HBCU. Cause he could have just been a coach, bro. He could have just came here, got these boys right, got us some wins, you know what I'm saying? Win, sweat. That's just go, knock it out,
But he
build your resume, and then go wherever you want to
But
go.
he got to do that to recruit.
What you mean?
I mean, you gotta act like
He gotta sell the school.
Yeah, you gotta sell the school to recruit. They ain't gonna want to come if they know you don't want to be there.
I agree with that because I do understand that you gotta. This might not be the job that you initially wanted, which we know it wasn't because he applied for Florida State and all these other
Yeah, it's
big
alma
time
mater.
schools. He didn't get them.
Right.
So he had to bump down to Jackson State, which was like maybe like his 10th, 11th option. You know what I'm saying? But when you get here, you gotta be all in.
You don't
Because
think he
if
all
he's
in,
not
Eddie?
all in, then they're gonna show. And it has certain signs. I can't concretely say that he's not all in, but certain things kind of giving me like kind of some red flags that he might not be all dialed all the way in.
And what there? Because I feel like he was all in on it.
The biggest thing that I had with him, and like everybody is a grown man and entitled to their own opinion, but I feel like he shouldn't have led off the win by saying he got his stuff stolen. NFL season is over with. The big schools like SEC, Pac-12, Big Ten, their football season is over with. You know what I'm saying? The NBA championship, that's the big thing. Pat, nobody watch really basketball until they get to the playoffs for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's not a big deal. So on that particular day, that was one of the biggest sports events on that particular day. Not the next day, some could have been bigger, but on that day, Deion Primetime Sanders' first
Debut.
game was the
coaches
biggest thing on that day. You do an amazing job. Your team wins and wins big. And your first initial reaction when you go to the press is not to talk about the great job y'all did, was to talk about that my stuff got stole. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that could have been handled behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
And if you all in on Jackson State, I feel like you would have promoted the positive and handled the negative behind closed doors.
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, this is his first time. Like, he's no, Bill Belichick, a more seasoned coach who's been doing this for a while, knowing to put the school first, put the game first, you put the football stuff first, and you put the personal stuff, put that in the locker room.
Yeah.
It might be a learning experience for him.
And I agree with that, but my thing is, and maybe that's my fault for making an assumption, because I figured that you've been in the spotlight since you, since you was a star in high school. You hosted shows. You was a star in high school. You was a star in college. You was a first round star draft pick. Like, you used to the spotlight. You're media trained.
But see, that's what I was saying. Deion's not media trained. He's been able to be Deion the entire time.
Right.
If I'm used to being in the spotlight and saying whatever that comes to my mind, that's what I'm going to continue to do. And for no reason, because he's always been the star, should he have to be media trained? You don't have to be media trained when you're the star.
Yeah.
You can choose. When you control the game, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
LeBron answers differently. That's because he chooses to answer differently. Not because he has to.
So how would you handle the situation if it
Oh,
happened?
no. If it was me, I'm not going to say whether or not I would have handled it differently.
I would have skipped the
Because I ain't going to even lie. I would have been mad about my shit being gone. Like, because of what it was. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, a bag of fucking food or some shit. It's my damn debit card, my credit card. Even though I know, initially, you know, somebody steal your debit card, your credit card, just call, cut them off. Even with that being said, I could have had cash in my wallet. I got my phone to replace. I don't know what kind of phone they got. I might not have it in the cloud, bro. Can't just restore this shit. It might not even be that. I might not even want to go through that. So you taking away a lot of my, you know what I'm saying, gusto. Like, I came in this bitch like, hell yeah, we just beat the shit out of them 53-0, by the way. But it still don't take away the fact that as soon as I got back home to find out everything I had in my house is gone. Like, I just came back to tell my mom about how a grand of a trip I had, we done went and we did this, and the first thing I see when I come to the door is police at the house, and they telling me how the fuck I just got robbed. I don't really want to talk about my trip no more.
And I think my opinion would probably be just like yours if he didn't receive his stuff back 15, 30 minutes later.
So you don't think he got robbed?
I'm not saying he didn't get robbed, but I'm saying we all went to a school that was pretty rough, right? While you outside hooping in PE, your stuff might be gone in the gym. Now, and when you tell your PE teacher, hey, my stuff has been stolen, you know what I'm saying? The person might be sitting right next to you. So who got his stuff? Man, I don't know, man. And you might not get your stuff back.
Nope.
But you go out there, and to your defense, you will be hiding. There's no house telling you how you going to react. But when you get your stuff back in less than 15, 30 minutes and you got everything back, it's like, was it really stolen? Did somebody really move with it? We'll never really know because we never going to find out what it is. But I'm just saying, I feel like all that could have been held in-house.
But
I'm skipping the press. I got other stuff to handle right now. This life hitting me right now. I'm not even going to the press conference.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what was the time schedule like. I don't know how fast he had to transition from beating the shit out that team we beat to going straight to the press conference. And so it's like, he might not have had that time period to be like, no, we just moved it. We just moved it. Hey, tell them we just moved it.
Yeah,
stuff.
but you know, me and you talked off camera about the same thing, and I said those exact same sentiments. I said that 9 times out of 10, what happened is when you leave the game, you sing the little D.I. Love song, you come back in, the coach has to change clothes, wipe the sweat off, go straight to the presser. Now, if he went and looked for his stuff and then went straight to the presser, I can see how emotions might take over. You hot, you know, I understand the game, my stuff gone. I can understand it. But I feel like
he shouldn't have said that.
You shouldn't, like, why squander that moment? You know what I'm saying? Because then if we are saying that he's never had to be a person to, you know, put team in front of self, why not, in that situation, still put yourself first? Hey, me and my coaching staff did an amazing job. You see, we beat them out there. Big yourself up. And keep that behind.
He did that a little bit. He was talking about how they gave him the game ball. And
it
stuff
was,
like that.
he was saying that it was a bittersweet moment because it's like, man, we went out here, my guys did exactly what they were supposed to do, exactly how we played, we trained, how we went through everything. Perfect. 53-0. It was an amazing job, man. But I just can't give y'all that right now because all I'm thinking about is how I just was robbed.
But then we know athletes do that all the time. And I get Deion Sanders has always been Deion. So
maybe he thought he'll pass it.
Don't get me wrong, Deion Sanders has the right to respond however he wants to respond. But it just made me feel like, come on, Deion, like, out of all the times to say that, you gonna say that now? Like, you couldn't, like, I think he just pulled the trigger too fast.
He probably did, but I'm pretty sure that's not his first time pulling the trigger too fast.
That's what I said.
Yeah, that's probably true too.
Because he is Deion.
He's just a shooter.
That's it. And so everything fast is Deion.
Quick draw McDraw.
And so shit, and that's what I'm saying, even being new to the coaching scene at this level, and even his staff, like, I know my staff, but I don't know y'all like that. We ain't got all that going. Like, we ain't got this team chemistry. Like, I don't really know what y'all capable of doing. Listen, I don't even know my players that well, son, to even just, you know what I'm saying, listen, I wasn't y'all coach last year. I wasn't the defensive coach, and I moved up to the head coach. I don't know. Listen, some of y'all mamas I met, I don't know y'all mamas like that, son.
And then to be fair, we don't know how much he has already suppressed. Like, what if he got hit up before then? Like, what if this like the third, fourth time he been hit up?
He could be just hot about stuff because the boombox situation.
Boombox.
That's what I'm saying.
And now this situation,
What do you mean boombox?
He got his radio
somebody broke in his car and got his radio.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it could have been a bunch of things that he like. Okay, I ain't gonna say nothing about that. Okay, I ain't gonna say nothing about that. And then this the one time like, I'm done holding stuff back. I'm finna let it ride now because this is becoming a bit crazy. So he could have. We don't know what he holding back. But it still kind of just put a bad. I ain't gonna say a bad taste, but it made me kind of look at him like, come on, Dion.
But that's still, even with the boombox situation, it could taint his experience to make him feel like he should express himself more. Like I felt like he handled the boombox situation straight. Like he handled the radio situation straight. He just was like, hey, I don't know who did it, but I'm just put this out there, man. It's a reward out there for my radio. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got to steal my radio. That's very personal to me. It means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? He just put that out there. He like, man, these raggedy bitches out here stealing, bro. He could have just expressed it like that. He's like, man, I come my ass out here, man, thinking I'm finna make a difference, but some people never change. Like, he could have said it that way. I like how he handled it. And so second time around, bro, I'm new here. He's not from here.
I think too, I feel like a lot of reason he might be going public with that is because last time I went public with it, I got my stuff back. This time I go public with it, I might get my stuff back again. Like maybe, like because with the whole,
they just want them to up security.
No, with the whole radio situation, he went public with it, and the dude who stole the radio dropped it back off with the note. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he's saying like, okay, if I come back out here and go public with it again, maybe the same effect could happen. I get my stuff back like last time. Maybe the person will be filled with so much shame that they'll bring my stuff back just like they did my radio.
Oh, another thing. Now we talking about it. Man, y'all need to stop stealing, man. Even though, that wasn't, I don't think that was the case in this last situation.
So you don't think you got stolen?
Nah, somebody just moved this shit. He probably just left it out in the open. Somebody probably said, this motherfucker think he's still in Florida. And goddamn, they was like, bro, you in Jackson, let me move your shit. Mm-hmm. And he came back and this shit went there. And because what he had already been through, he thought he had got robbed.
And speaking on that point, bro, I feel like another thing, you right, because we know people who are not from Mississippi and they think it's sweet in Mississippi.
They treat it as though it's where they're from. It's not.
Just like I ain't gonna say the person name. I ain't gonna say the person name or whatnot, but we all know him. But we went out with him and we would stop at the gas station before we went to an event. He left his wallet on the gas station counter to go grab something else. I'm like, whoa, what you doing, fam? Yeah. You can't just be doing that. Yeah. But in that person might think, oh, it's country Mississippi. Oh, they ain't finna do nothing.
Yeah, they will fuck you up out here, bro. Like, I tell all foreigners that, man.
Man said foreigners.
Nah, for real, man. If you not,
that should be humans. You alien.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying everybody experiences different things, and so I'm saying just like. Dion could just be used to how he was living, bro. He able to do certain stuff. He can put his chain down wherever he go. I'm motherfucking Dion. Ain't nobody gonna touch my shit. But you not there right now, bro. Like, we respect the fact that you Dion, no cap. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But you still one of us, huh?
But if you're
not in Kansas anymore.
Like, you can't give somebody an opportunity to hit a lick.
Yeah. That's what we call them around here, licks.
You be respected. But at the same time, it's people out here that's looking for a lick. They don't care if you Deion Sanders or not.
That's just a bigger lick to them.
Yeah,
I saw, you know how they got these YouTubers and they do like these setups where like they might go and have like this Lamborghini somewhere just sitting around like taking pictures trying to get people to look at them. Mm-hmm. And there was this one dude, he was somewhere in California and he was like, it was supposed to be like the hood though, wherever he was at, it was in the hood part. He took his shit over there, bro, and this nigga almost got robbed, not once, but 2 times. Buddy came over, bro. He was like, oh, man, like, who you, bro? Like, he know he not from there, bro. He like, you ain't from around here, dude. And you're showing that you're not from around here. Another sign that you may be a lick. When you start showing, like, you wet behind the ears and shit, and everybody peeping you out, like, and you feel like you cool, because that's usually how it goes in
Your hood.
Your hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Some people are used to the attention. They like, yeah, bro, we usually ride around here, nigga. Chains all out, nigga, ice stuff. I keep a bag on me. Okay. You're not from here. I know you keep a bag on you. You showing off. That's why I never go for the flashy thing. That's never been my thing. But he's sitting in the car. One dude come around. He like, hey, bro. That's a nice car, bro. You might not look at it, bro. He looking around, he go around, but he even open the door. Damn. Aren't you a nice guy? Look, he's opening the door, let him sit in there, bro. He like, damn. He leave. Bruh, he come back, he got his boy with him. Yep. He tried not to even show him he had it on him. He like, yeah, we gonna need that. We gonna need that. But he's shit scared out of his fucking mind, bro. And then he tried to start telling him, bro, I'm a YouTuber. Cuz not giving a fuck about none of that. Listen, come on. You're not from here. Those people they not gonna give a fuck about none of that. That's all I'm gonna say. Then, the dude that came over there first time, he does recognize him. He said, oh shit, this is that dude, bro. This that dude. And the dude with the gun says, hey man.
I don't care.
No, because he realized that he really is a big YouTuber, so they gonna see this shit. Mm-hmm. And so he said, hey man, just get up out of here, bro. Just get up out of here, man. Don't be doing that, man. Shit, I thought I had a lick over here, bro.
Speaking
Don't do
of
that
YouTuber
type of shit.
Pranks going wrong, you heard about the YouTuber who was pranking like he was going to rob people?
He got killed.
He came up with a fake knife or whatnot. He was going up acting like he was robbing people. So they did a couple people and whatnot, and everything was smooth. They ran up on this one dude and he upped the pistol and shot him.
Man, niggas crazy,
dead.
man.
So now you dead off a YouTube prank.
Niggas crazy.
I ain't gonna
lie to you.
Better stop out there playing. You can't play with everybody,
I watch
bro.
a few of them videos. I be wondering how they just get away with it so much too. I wonder why that don't happen more often.
Nah,
you're not dying, but like somebody
with them two white dudes
or something like that.
They'd always be getting like beat up and stuff. Like they be taking people's phone to see what they gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Now I seen them; they get beat up all the time.
Oh, okay.
And there was this one dude; he was finna pull the pistol out, but it dropped out his pocket. Ooh. But you're not from here. Stop pretending like you could just do the same shit. It's not where you're from.
This ain't TV around.
Oh, and tell y'all kids to stop being thieves too.
Yeah, because, man, that's always a sad case when you hear about some teenager tried to break into somebody's house and out of self-defense, they shot him.
I ain't gonna lie, I think...
But at the same time, you was breaking into somebody's crib.
I'm gonna shoot your damn son in the fucking forehead. What I'm supposed to tell him?
Just let him take
What y'all want me to hold him? What you want me to grab him? What you want me to do? Beat his ass? Motherfuckers get mad when you put your hand on their kid. Motherfuckers get mad when you whoop their kids. But if you put a bullet in their ass, everybody say it. I don't understand it. Now, for real, I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. Now, the same person that you grew up, you done raised them up, that's been out here stealing since day fucking one. All of a sudden, nobody knew he was stealing. Today he had the wrong person, because where was he? In the wrong place.
At the wrong time.
Man, I mayor one time personally caught Buddy and whooped him and recorded it.
You can't always whoop these kids,
you can't
man.
whoop them. So these kids are grown.
These kids big as hell. And this what I'm saying. And big people, big as hell, gonna cost you, bro. You gonna catch a shell for being big as hell. Yeah. I apologize. I wish you would have been, you know what I'm saying? I wish you would have been 4'5", running in here 90 pounds, and I just grabbed your little ass. Man, these motherfuckers showing up 6'2", 285. Bitch, you won't go down like a grown man. What the fuck?
I honestly thought you was a grown man. They told me I killed a teenager.
Yeah, I better start telling these kids it's beneath you to steal, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man, that junk wild though.
Crumb snatchers, man. That's what you call them.
Crumb snatchers.
Hell yeah. Hobos. Bums.
They just want a cookie.
Motherfuckers so lazy, bro. Nobody want to work for shit.
You sound like the mayor from Texas.
What?
The mayor from Colorado, Texas.
Oh, that said only the strong survive?
He said only the strong survive, and he's tired of people wanting handouts. And just because your lights off and your power's out, you have to go out and find a way to survive. It's not up to the local government to help you with your issues.
Salute.
I'm paying my tax dollars for your salary. Y'all better get some shit together.
I'm gonna say this.
I can't magically make
now watch this. Now watch this, AD. Now he was an asshole for telling them people that in need. Mm-hmm. But I will say this: it wasn't shit that he could do about.
Yeah, like you can't magically make the lights come
They
on.
have, if he government, it's budgeted out what they could do. Everything from emergency cases
so he shouldn't be
to
there.
his salary to his
to your salary, to
everybody's salary who work for the good. It's budgeted out for the year.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like if they don't have emergency funds to go towards that shit, it's not much that's gonna happen.
Man, y'all, wow.
No, I'm just being dead ass honest.
If
It's
your
not much
lights
that's
go
gonna
out,
happen.
they can't come.
Folks,
They're not coming to your house and fixing your lights
If
and all that.
if your water's out, your lights out, I don't need my mayor telling me, "Hey, y'all know for just better figure it out." No, I'm paying
for the
my,
time being.
my tax dollar. No, because after he said that, he resigned immediately. He made that statement and was like, "All right, I'm up out of here."
Cuz wanted to keep it real one time.
That was an
Just-
asshole remark. He
just-
just dropped the mic.
He
bro.
wanted to keep it real one time. He been lying too many
But no,
years.
but
AD.
I'm saying though,
Bro,
folks.
buddy got to see me.
I mean, it
been
would have
lying way
solved.
too many
He would have solved, whooped his ass, and shit after that.
And then what happened still?
But
Your
all
lights
I'm
still
saying
been
is,
out.
I'm not saying he's not wrong. I just already said that he was wrong for saying that to them because it was an asshole remark.
That's not wrong to me.
But
Folks,
in
saying-
all realistic,
Saying he's y'all sitting around waiting for a handout. It's not a handout if I paid my fucking money. I paid taxes for this shit.
folks.
So you need to be around the
lights
clock
not
trying to
his
figure it
job.
out.
Bro, if he lived next to you, his lights would be out too, folks.
That's fine, but he need to be trying to figure out how to get the shit back on.
Of course they doing that, but still.
No, he's not. He resigned. He said, "Fuck
Hey,
it."
it's not
if
his
that
job.
If that
So he
nigga
got folks on the
if that
ground
nigga
doing
turns
that.
to you and says, "I'm the mayor. I don't wait for fucking energy."
Yeah,
Like, no, what the
like,
so-
he got folks on the ground for
what
that.
the
He
fuck
can't
do
do
you
that
want
himself.
me to do?
So if you would have said that, you would have been like, "Man, yeah, you right, man."
Fam, I'm not waiting for somebody for my lights to come back on and stuff.
It's
What you gonna
fucked
do?
up.
What you gonna do?
Nigga, do whatever I gotta do.
Like what?
I'm not sitting up. Oh, government, please turn my lights back on. They can't do it.
Man.
Obviously, they would have did
Of
it by
course they
now.
can't do
Bro,
it.
niggas
Of course
don't-
you gonna do
Like,
shit.
I don't care, fam. I'm not calling nobody worrying about that. Folks.
Nobody's
y'all.
gonna be sitting there in the cold, just like, "Oh, I hope they do something." Of course they're gonna be doing shit to try to stay warm and shit like that.
So he
But-
kept it real.
But in the meantime, you need to be trying to fix shit out and not talking shit on the internet.
It was his
He kept it
remark
real
that was
with
wrong. His remark was wrong.
So it was.
because
It
they
was.
need
So it was also. So it was
I
also.
like her for that.
So it was also okay for the governor of Texas, while all this shit going on in your state, to just up and leave and go to Cancun.
'Cause his daughter
go on a
said-
vacation.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Well, nah, you can't be my. I'm
You
not.
can't
voting-
tell me when I
voting
can
for Brett.
resign.
But you
He
know
didn't
what's-
resign. The
Nah, he
mayor
didn't
resigned. The
What?
governor.
The governor not
left
gonna
and
resign.
took a trip.
The fuck? Give a fuck what these motherfuckers talking about?
The
He making
people,
good money.
the lights went out and they had the money to take that trip. Probably took that trip too. I'm
Right.
not gonna get mad at him for taking a trip.
That's
But
all
they-
you did, bro.
but
I'm
they
just saying
were-
you can't be my
but
governor,
the
and the
mayor-
state is in those.
The mayor he also made the comment where saying that, you know, when he was saying that you should do something like, why the fuck would you stay at your house and you got no lights or no water, like leave. He did say that too.
But these niggas ain't got no fucking money to fucking leave. Everybody not in a situation they can just up and leave. When Hurricane Katrina hit, it was niggas who couldn't even afford to go to the next state.
So you wanted him to be political about it.
Man,
he
you
did.
need to be out
He
here
did.
trying to figure out something.
He did want him to be.
He wanted him to just slow walk, like be political, like we'll get your
whatever,
lights
man.
on eventually.
But that's
All right,
I'm
man,
just
that's
saying
on you, bro.
realistically, that's not his job.
yeah.
It's not.
I'm not
your,
sitting
it's
there-
not your job to take care of your city. So the.
How do
the
you-
No,
ma-
I'm saying with the
If those
power
lights
situation,
out-
that's not his job.
if
Like he
those
can't make
lights
the
out-
power. Like he's gonna call energy just like everybody else.
So if they water out, he runs the water. He's the mayor, so the city runs the water.
he's the face.
I'm not saying that you can't. I'm not saying that he can go out there and flip a switch and cut the shit back on. But what I am saying is you need to actively be here trying to work this shit out just like everybody else.
Nah, they know their job at Energy. I ain't gotta tell them how to do their job.
Well, I ain't voting for Britain.
Lights go out, they got a protocol.
But
Try to get them hoes back on.
AD,
I ain't gotta go to Energy and be like, do y'all know y'all protocol?
AD, what's crazy is I think that a lot of elected officials are that way. You just wouldn't know it unless something happens.
Man, y'all shit, man.
No, I'm serious.
Y'all cool
I'm
with
serious.
it.
Like,
If that what y'all feel, that's what y'all
like,
feel.
folks,
That's
if
y'all feel.
your whole time working, no real disaster happens that makes you show that,
Yep.
well, if it gets shitty around this bitch, I'm out.
Yep.
You won't even know that.
So you telling me if that was the mayor Jackson, he made that statement, you would be like, well, shit, ain't nothing he can really do, so I
Oh,
guess he can.
if he made that statement-
I'm asking DVJ. You told me you didn't give a fuck.
I wouldn't be able to see it because my lights ain't on. I ain't got no TV to see it.
You got internet. He didn't say it on the TV. He made a post.
Folks. So you saying if the mayor was to say
If the mayor Jackson
my
was like,
lights and my water are out,
it's like, man, y'all motherfuckers just figure this shit out, man. Y'all, man, I'm out, bro. Y'all need to get it how you live, fam.
First of all, I'm gonna be shocked. I'm gonna be shocked. I am. I'm gonna be shocked, and I might actually even laugh because I'm like, damn, he really just snapped and just left like that. Mm-hmm. But I probably would still be mad off the strength that he said it. Not that I even look for him to do nothing.
And then on top of that, if the governor of Mississippi said, you know what, this shit going on, people fucking dying. It was like a couple of deaths that happened because people basically froze to death and people burnt their house down trying to stay warm because they wanted to go out there and do something. So they went out there, tried to light fires and shit, and ended up burning their house down. So while my whole state is in turmoil, I leave and say, yeah, I'm gonna take this vacation to Cancun. Y'all figure this shit out, man. How would that affect you? You'd be like, man, shit, well, ain't nothing he could do. So I guess
things should happen to the governor.
Folk,
I don't think nothing should happen to him. I wish he would have been there. Ain't nothing gonna happen to him.
No, I'm saying, like, do you think he should resign?
No, he ain't gonna resign. No, Ted Cruz, he.
Okay, what do you mean been there? Just stay in the state? What do you mean?
Like be there with your people, go through the stuff.
Yeah, go with the stuff. This your people. We elected you.
He wants you. He's saying like. You talk to the electric company,
and you relate the message. Let us know what's going on. You need to be there.
Are the people.
That's what we have emergency management for. It's their job to keep order when shit is going on. So if you're in the city, you need to be in contact doing the same exact shit. You don't get an off day because you like, shit.
It's freezing.
Ain't nothing I can do about this. I'm going out to Mexico. I'm gonna be drinking these tropical drinks where y'all motherfuckers going through shit. And these motherfuckers voted for you to put you in a position to do this shit. That's in your job description.
What if he had already planned the trip and booked it already?
Who gives a fuck?
No, he didn't. Because he just said that you know.
Who gives a fuck about your damn trip?
His daughter was like, you know, it's fucked up here. Let's go somewhere where it's not fucked up. And he was like, okay.
Makes sense. He a family man.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that
niggas got me hot, bro. Niggas got me hot.
I ain't gonna lie. And maybe look, I'm gonna say this. We got, as a people, we gotta have to smarten up and realize that we're at the end of the day, sometimes we're gonna have to be on our own.
Yeah.
With the situation with the not having money to evacuate, maybe we should start, just in case something else happens, we should have money to evacuate because nobody might be there to save our ass.
So, folks, let's make this on a smaller scale.
Folks, if I had to evacuate, I could.
I understand that. Let's make this on a smaller scale. So let's say something happened at your job. We don't know what it is. Something emergency like happened at your job, and the CEO of your job is like, "Damn, that's fucked up. I'm out. I'll let y'all figure this shit out." You'd be cool with that? Why technically your life might be in risk, which some of them was because they died.
Talking about, okay, so like I'm in a work environment.
You can't worry about who.
I can't worry about what the folks do.
At the end of the day, I'm not saying you just sit there and freeze to death. You don't do nothing. Of course, you're gonna go out there and try to get shit done. But at the same time, I need the leadership that I voted to be put in place to lead the fucking shit. And so if niggas would have started looting and shit like that, all that going on, there was the mayor just say, fuck it, get it how you live. So
he wasn't gonna go out there and arrest no motherfucking man.
But that's in the mayor, the job description, bro. That's what we voted you to do.
Folk,
I ain't see why I don't vote.
Brent, shut the fuck up,
man.
Folk, I
don't look to them for stuff like that. I never knew. I don't know what their job.
I get what you're saying, AD. I promise I do.
It's just crazy how I feel like y'all just cool with just letting niggas
It's not that I'm cool with it. I'm just trying to be real, cause it's like, folk, if I'm in a situation where everybody could let's just make it extreme. I like extreme cases. I'm in a situation where everybody could possibly die. And there's nothing I could do myself.
You don't think it's fucked up that if you leave?
And I leave. I think that everybody should make it emergency plan, folks. But in real life, though, they put people in positions that they supposed to. That's not even his fucking job.
It's his job.
It's somebody who's over there.
It's this mayor's job is to be the liaison of the people and the government. That's your job. You're supposed to help make decisions. You're supposed to also be the liaison, sharing information, telling information. Anytime some shit go down in Jackson, the fucking mayor gets on TV, gets on the radio. Hey, this is what's going on. This is how we plan on solving the issue.
You think I may have stayed?
He can do that in Cancun.
You think what?
He can do that in Cancun.
I feel you, bro.
If it's just making a video, I ain't gonna lie though.
But I ain't gonna lie though. People definitely need to. That shit was fucked up though. But I think people definitely need to make sure they got a situation where, like, if shit get bad here for whatever reason, we need to have money and we need to have somewhere to go.
Man, these corporations don't have no rainy day fund.
I don't
when the pandemic hit, they got bailed out. They was going. The air market shit was going down, and they needed to be bailed out and shit. They got their shit immediately. Don't know. America lives paycheck to paycheck, even the corporations.
Folk, I know, and I'm telling y'all, because of that,
it's on you.
It is like that, folk. If you don't got it, you just ain't got it. That's what this shit mean.
I'm not arguing the point to where you shouldn't try to do for yourself. What I am saying is, if I pay fucking taxes, your ass need to be fucking here doing your fucking job. And that if you can't personally go and talk to the city of whatever and say, hey, what's going on with the water? How can we get this fixed? Because we got people out here that ain't got no fucking water. We got people out here that ain't got no fucking heat. What we need to be doing? You need to be in there trying to lobby for the people that voted your ass in there.
Okay.
You can't just fucking up and leave. It's like, all right, shit, I can't do shit, y'all. I'm out.
Let's say the mayor do stay. But one of the people like at Energy or something like that, one of the top guys at Energy, his lights out, but he's supposed to be over the protocol of making sure everything's straight. What if he go on vacation? You would never know that though.
He should be there fucking too.
You only know the mayor went on vacation because he's the face and everybody want to know about that. But he don't matter just as much, just like the other dude don't matter. Neither one of them niggas matter. They want to go vacation by.
If the lights are off and the head of Energy is not there,
it won't be a news story.
That motherfucker need to be there.
It won't be a news story is what I'm saying.
I get
it's still fucked up regardless.
Brent saying without the
you saying you're mad at the mayor because it's a news story about the mayor leaving.
Folk, I don't give a
Somebody else under him might have left too.
And I still would be pissed if I found out, Brent.
That's my point. It's just the news story you're mad about.
I'm mad about him not being there, not the news story.
Not really.
Yes, I am. The news story is telling me that he's not there.
So you're mad at the news story?
I'm mad at him not being there.
Because if they never told you, you would never be mad.
I wouldn't know.
Because you're mad at the news story.
I'm mad at...
Brent doing that shit again.
I'm not gonna do shit, Brent.
Brent doing that shit again.
If you hear about somebody, if somebody broke into your crib and you didn't find out about it, say there was a mass robbery at the Brent mansion and you didn't find out until the news story, you're mad that somebody broke in your crib. You don't give a fuck about the news story.
I'm not mad about either one of them.
Nah, well, see, you a different type of nigga, so.
You know something else I been paying attention to?
So what Dion mad for then? Oh, he not Brent, so.
Yeah, Brent
I don't know why he mad.
Brent wouldn't have been mad. He just would have cut his stuff.
I mean, I gotta figure out what I gotta do next. There ain't no point in being mad. That's a waste of energy.
Oh, Brent be saying.
Another thing I noticed, folks, doing all this stuff that's going on, with the winter storm and stuff last week, and I was noticing, I said, damn, I feel bad for the energy folks.
What?
Because they still driving.
They still had to go out there and fucking drive. People died.
Yeah, people died. You heard about that stuff in Texas? Where
it's like 135.
Bro, people. The ERCOT is like their
energy.
Yeah, their big power plant, whatever.
Went out.
Yes, and when they tower whatever went out, all 5 of the top members had to go. Like they all resigned today.
Bruh. Because what they said, it was something with the design, didn't it?
No, they were basically saying that Texas basically had like the staple point of how energy should be related to, and like everybody tried to follow like their roadmap, but what they didn't do was take into contingency that
they ain't update their stuff.
No, they purposely did not add like when weatherizing, like if it went cold like it did, then their system will fail. And they bet on
they'll never get it cold in Texas.
I mean, they probably put a contingency that it could happen, but they didn't put like with the benefit to doing it versus how much it was going to cost. They didn't see like that being valuable. Yeah, they didn't see that as economically feasible.
You can see. I guess that's Texas as a whole though, because even the infrastructure, the houses, the way the houses was falling apart.
Bro, that shit was fucking crazy.
It was.
That shit was crazy, fam.
Because they didn't build the houses to handle weather and shit like that.
Yeah, but like them bitches, the whole shit just falling in, bro. That shit was crazy.
Oh, that's still crazy.
I'm just saying that shit is happening, and I see the mayors Cancun. I'm looking through my fucking roof, and the fucking governors in Cancun living it up.
That's just you being emotional, AD.
Nah, fuck.
Because there's nothing he could have done.
I mean, it's hard to say because it's like, they tell you a hurricane coming, you evacuate. They tell that we know the weather. We know it's finna get cold.
They told the people in Katrina to evacuate,
and the mayor didn't fucking take off and leave.
Folk, I promise you, bro. If they told us to evacuate because they felt like a storm was gonna destroy our whole fucking city, bro, I'm gone. Yes. I don't give a fuck if the mayor stayed with his motherfucking dog. And I don't care because his safety isn't my concern.
And exactly. And so if everyone would have left, I guarantee you, even if the mayor still would have evacuated, he would have still been doing his job, not on vacation.
So
I don't know
everybody
where-
else can evacuate, but he
I
can't.
don't know where the fuck he evacuated
If
to.
he
folks.
leave and evacuate, we done, man. We good. We gonna keep going
Fuck,
around.
you
in
can
circles.
evacuate to any place though.
You can, but if you in Cancun, you really working in Cancun, bro?
I don't know.
Man.
He working remote shit. Long as he got Wi-Fi in there, motherfucker.
I feel you, bro. I feel you, dog.
I hate
Hey,
when
y'all make sure y'all go follow all our social media pages.
that shit made AD so mad.
I'm just saying, bro. It's a bunch of niggas in Texas that's fucking going through the shit, and then my governor is gone. But I mean, it is what it is, bro.
That shit
I
is
think
fucked up,
it's
though.
easy to talk about it like that when you're not the one going through it.
That's right.
Yeah.
So if you was in the situation, I'm pretty sure you'd feel differently.
Folk, I'm saying
Would I
that
be mad at
exactly.
the mayor? I probably wouldn't.
I wouldn't be.
It'll be everything beforehand that'd probably upset me. Like if they didn't announce like the weather gonna be this bad. Like I feel like the governor leaving, that's a smart thing to do. Like it's a smart thing to evacuate when you know it's finna be shitty. Like beat the fucking problem. Like if you're gonna have somebody was like, yeah, they bombing Jackson tomorrow.
Folk,
Like
I guess
like
with the
we need to get
weather-
out of there. Like,
but in this situation, it was a snowstorm. Niggas not evacuating for. They didn't say everybody, hey, we have a mass evacuation. It's a
That's
snowstorm
because
coming.
niggas ain't never had no snowstorm.
yeah, they hadn't experienced something like this.
Nobody
Like they
had no
put their
snowstorm.
infrastructure to the test when they did that in Texas.
It's like it's always hot. Like why we gotta
That's what
worry
that's what
about
they're focused on.
it
They're
being
focused on
cold?
staying
Like
cool.
it's never cold.
That's
cold
why
here.
they didn't
I
insulate the
understand.
pipes and all that stuff because they was like, it's gonna cost us so much to do this when we trying to keep the place cool. Then when it's too hot, and now we got to try and get the pipes cooler because we trying to
I
calm the heat
understand
down.
it. I understand it.
They had an ordeal to deal with.
And so
that
if
shit
your
crazy,
whole
bro.
state is going to shit, I just feel like you shouldn't take a day off. Closing statement.
No, things that I don't be agreeing with. People having to resign because of it. Like I don't like that because it's like.
A bailout.
No, I ain't gonna say it's a bailout. It is a bailout, but I don't say it's a bailout because it's like just fix it now. Like it didn't happen. There's no need to resign. It's not that y'all didn't do a damn good job of what y'all was doing. Like you was the
Because
fucking focal
prior
point.
to this
Prior
damn
to
winter
this,
storm, nigga, this shit's been working perfect.
and because we never experienced this, like it's hard to say it.
Yeah.
So there's no need for no resigning. Like just fix what the problem is now. I mean, new people not gonna do no better job than what you gonna do.
Well, the mayor actually said that he resigned before he made that statement. So
probably
it wasn't because he was getting backlash. He was already out. He was like, fuck it. It wasn't like because nigga was on his ass and then he was like, nah, I'm gonna resign.
I mean, he probably did. Like I don't like what the mayor said, bro. If the mayor told you, I ain't doing nothing about it. You can just go find somewhere. I'm not sitting there arguing with the mayor because he told me
And
I don't think
I don't think you should.
Like, I'm
but
going to
it would still piss me off.
I mean, I ain't gonna feel no type of way.
But that's
'cause
what I'm
it's
saying. It
I
pisses
got
you
other
off.
stuff to do.
baby. That's just you being heated at the moment.
I'm
'Cause you
still gonna-
you weren't looking for him to do nothing.
Listen, folks. If the mayor said that, I'm not sitting in my room just sitting there. I'm still gonna go out there and try to make shit happen. But I can't act like I'm not gonna be pissed the fuck off.
Okay, folks.
But the
Hold
mayor
on.
sees it sort of like you. Like you don't feel like the mayor's safety is your concern. He don't feel
I was
like
just
your
gonna
safety
say,
is
folks,
his.
if you felt like
I feel like, and that's the fucked up part, because we voted you in to worry about our fucking safety.
folk, nobody's gonna worry about your safety
Like you.
Exactly.
Nobody.
I understand that. But don't worry about it, bro. We gonna keep going in circles. We good.
All right, man, shit.
I mean, in my honest opinion, it's like you said, like, are they working in Cancun? Like, if the mayor was to get on the news channel and be like, yeah, I decided to evacuate, but I have reached out to the energy department, I have reached out to the water department, and they've told me that we're going to take these steps. Is that valid enough because he's still not there?
Yes. This dude didn't do that. He was on vacation chilling with his family.
I don't think the people even gave him a chance though. Soon as they caught him in the airport, fam. They caught him in the airport with a big ass bag. They said,
They
"Where the
know
fuck
that's
are you
fucked
going?"
up. They know that's fucked up.
I'm just saying he couldn't even get situated first.
He had his laptop in his bag.
I
They
don't know
ain't-
what the hell he had in the bag, but he did have some big ass bags though. Like shit.
I don't know, man.
If you evacuated and the mayor stayed to make comments and shit, would you give a fuck that the mayor stayed and he left?
No one stayed it to evacuate. This wasn't an evacuation situation. No one expected the infrastructure to go like that. So now that it has gone like that, we need to stay here and you try to make sure everybody good. It's not a time to leave and say y'all niggas figured the fuck out. Cause just like you've never experienced that before, your citizens have never experienced that before. So you need to be in the trenches with them.
You'll be a good soldier. But I'm telling you, these motherfuckers don't care about us, man. We know that shit going in. We just vote because it's the right thing to do. We know that shit going in.
Like the whole thing, I'm not saying, and the people in Texas didn't just sit there and take their shit. They went out there and was breaking into shit and stealing pallets and ripping up furniture.
What they gotta do?
Doing what they got to do. They was doing it anyway. Wasn't nobody in the crib just sitting there like, well, I guess I'm just gonna sit here and freeze them. Unless they was old or some shit and they couldn't.
That's fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, that's fucked up.
I mean, it's messed up. It's a messed up story. You can tell it 1,000 ways, man.
It's life.
That's why I just said we're gonna keep talking in circles. So I mean, everybody entitled to their opinion, man. This is how I feel.
Circle of life.
They cancel. I just can't believe this stuff with the jobs. You putting people out their jobs because the system failed.
Oh
like
my
something
God.
man-made failed. Like this.
Don't even get me started on the job situation. Because I think the whole job, like people be at risk of losing their jobs to like risk their safety and shit. That shit be crazy as hell to me. Like it's like I might lose my job if I don't go to work, but if I go to work, I might die.
Because I might not make it to work.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I lost my power, and so I can't even work remote. But if I don't work, I'm gonna lose my job. That's crazy. We'll just say
They gave us leave for that.
They gave out leave. They didn't give everybody leave. Like
No,
they
everybody don't.
definitely didn't.
Some people
I know, I'm
do.
just saying.
That like man, that's crazy to me. But man,
That ain't fair, bro. But that's why you gotta get up. That's why you gotta get it yourself, man.
you got to. Ain't nobody gonna look out for you like you. But you gotta tell them to make sure they.
Oh yeah,
follow,
make sure y'all
subscribe,
follow
all that.
everywhere. Oh yeah, views from the silk.
Damn, Brent, where's the gusto?
No excitement.
Man, you got it then. Go ahead, folks.
I don't even don't remember, bro. But make sure y'all follow Views from the Sip. We on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. We still on
Podcast.
Spotify,
Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts. What else? Man, go get some merch, bro. We got merch.
all the links is in the bio.
Link in the bio on Views from the Sip IG. Go click that. It's gonna direct you to all the links. So go check us out, man. It's Views from the Sip, man. And as always, Views.